Hi there and welcome to my channel where I'll be showing you how to apply for Preply. And before we start, there are a few things I would like you to know about Preply. First of all, the things you need in order to apply for this opportunity, and also the requirements, the pay, and the duration of your application process. So we're going to start with the requirements for Preply. So first off, you have to be 18 years old and you must have good internet connection. Internet connection is very vital part of this job. If you have a bad connection, definitely students won't like to book classes with you. And you also need a headset. And if you can get a noise cancellation headset, then it will be a good idea. This is necessary for people who have noisy environments. You can use the noise cancellation headsets. So for the things you need to apply right now, first off, you need a good profile picture. You need a valid email address. You also need a telephone number. You need a good introduction of yourself. Probably you should write it down. You should dress very well. And because you should dress very well because you're going to take a video during the application process where you'd have to invite your students, and you definitely have to look good and dress well. So as to the pay, you can set your own rates, okay? You can put whatever rates you want to charge. And I usually advise new teachers on Preply to start from the low because students don't know you, okay? You're a new teacher. They have different teachers, qualified teachers on Preply, and you just coming new, and students don't really know you. So I always advise new teachers to reduce their rates, and when you gain the popularity, then you can increase your rates. So in that sense, you can set your own rates, and you don't even have to bother about the materials. Preply provides teaching materials. All you need to do is just take a look at the materials, and they are very, very easy to teach. And another thing you need to know is lessons on Preply usually last for 1 hour. Okay, we have a trial class and we have a regular class. Now, for the trial classes, okay, usually when a student comes for the first time on Preply, which is called a trial class, you have to give in your best, okay? And usually the trial classes are not paid, okay? This is one of the things that discourages people from Preply. The application process is really, really easy. You apply, it can take four or a week, at most a week, for you to get your profile ready and you can start teaching. But there are some downsides as to how things go on Preply, okay? So the first trial classes you teach, the first class, which is considered as a trial class, you are not paid for that class. Now, if the student you taught during the trial class converts and decides to take a second class with you, you will definitely be paid. And usually Preply takes a small commission, which is around, say, 13 to 22% for each class you teach. And I think it's good, okay, in relation to other companies that let you pass through the tough application process, which usually take from months to sometimes a year. Preply is pretty quick, and if I think they take just a little commission from your actual fee, I don't think it makes I don't think it's bad, okay? So that's the only thing you should know about Preply. First, the trial classes are free, okay? And there is a possibility of you teaching 10 trial classes, and no one converts after that. So you have to give in your best during the trial classes, which last for 50 minutes. So I want you to follow the steps, okay? Go step by step. You can pause this video wherever you're stuck and rewatch so that you do it correctly. And without wasting your time, I'm going to get on this right away. So to apply, I am going to hit Preply apply, and go to the official site. And on the official side, we are going to hit on get started. Okay. We are going to hit on become a future. Okay. Just a moment. Become a future. Now here you are going to sign in your email address. So you'd put in your valid email address, and you are also going to put a password which you don't have to forget, because this is going to be your login password. So I already have an email address, and I am just going to log in, okay, since I have one. But if you are starting, please put your email address here and write a password and hit the sign up button. Or you can easily sign up with your Facebook or with your Google if you have one. So I'm going to sign up, okay. And there are 9 steps as to the application process, and I want you to follow step by step. Okay, so here I am going to put my first name, and I am going to put my last names, and I will put my country here. And I want to teach English. Okay, my level of English is a native, because my first language is English, and I want to teach English. So you can teach Spanish, French, German, Japanese, Italian, Korean, Arabic, Chinese, maths, history, statistics, economics. You can teach so many different subjects on Preply. So it's not only English, okay? We have different things you can teach on Preply. You just have to be skilled. And I am going to describe my experience. This is very important for your application process, okay? And I would select, I have formal experience teaching. Please, I want you to follow exactly the steps I am taking if you really want your profile to be activated. So describe your current situation. Normally, if you have another teaching job, they will definitely not hire you because they want someone who would be full-time, okay? So I would select, I have no other commitments, and I am going to input my phone number here. And I am going to hit on, I confirm I am over 18, and then I hit next. So I didn't choose my country here. So I'm going to fill in my country, and I'm going to hit next. Now it says, it looks like your internet connection is poor. So you definitely have to have a strong internet connection. When you have a strong internet connection, it will take you directly to the new page. So I'm going to switch to my Wi-Fi, which is really fast, so that I can bypass the stage. Okay, so when you switch to strong internet, you can hit the retake test connection and move forward. So I switched to a better Wi-Fi, and now it's very good. So I'm going to click on continue registration, and here I am going to upload a profile picture. Yeah, here on the right hand side we have tips for an amazing photo. You can follow this photo examples, okay? So since I have a photo already, I'm going to take this, all right, and I am going to do this. I'm going to resize my picture, okay, so that it really looks good for students. Good. So I think this is good. So I'm going to hit on next and wait while that uploads. So this is very important, and you shouldn't be scared when you see teaching certifications. Usually if you have teaching certifications, it's a plus, okay? Your chances of being selected by a student is really high, but that doesn't mean you won't get students if you don't have teaching certifications, okay? You can do whatever profession, in as much as your English is good, you will definitely have students. So here I don't have any teaching certifications, so I am going to scroll down and select I don't have any teaching certification yet, and I can hit next. Now, education. I'm going to fill in my education here, and my degree, and my type of degree, and my specialization, and here I got it. If you don't have any of that, you can hit this. I don't have higher education degree, and you can hit next. If you have, you can fill in, okay? Now we have my picture right here. You can describe yourself, description for English speaking students. You have examples given here, okay, good example. So certified tutor with 5 years of experience. So you can just copy this, okay, copy this and put here, okay, or you can just take this out if you don't have any certifications. You can say tutor with 5 years of experience. And I would advise you to use 5 years of experience even if you don't have any years of experience, because this is really, really important. Now you have to introduce yourself and share briefly about your interests, okay? You can introduce yourself here. You write your name, okay? Just give like an introduction of yourself so that your students can get to know you. And you can also describe your teaching experience here, and also motivate students to book a trial lesson with you. So you should take your time and write these 3 things clearly. So I already have them done. I am just going to copy this and I am going to fill in there. So just a moment. So here, okay. I mean, yours doesn't have to look like mine, okay? And you can do one that really describes you perfectly. So I'm going to hit on next. Here we have video, okay? We are going to test our camera, okay? The camera of the laptop. So you can see it looks great. Yeah, my camera is good, and usually your laptop or your desktop with your webcam should have a very good camera. So I'm going to hit on test recording, and yeah, it's just a test, okay? So you can do pretty much anything, and test recording, and yeah, it's just a test, okay? So you can do pretty much anything. Now we hit on next. Now you have to record your video. You have to record a video inviting your students to book you. Of course, you have to smile. You have to give students reasons why they should reserve your classes. And this is how you sell yourself. And you have to make sure your video should be at least 50 minutes. Okay, 50 minutes to 2 minutes is okay. A very long video, it's kind of boring because students don't have time, right? So 50 minutes, 1 minute, or 1 minute, 50 seconds is appropriate. And we have video requirements here, and you can see what you have to do. We have do and do not. And you can also click on this example down here to see a sample example video. If you have if you don't know how to go about this. So if you're ready to do your video, all you need to do is just hit on the start recording. So I am going to skip this part. Okay, I'm going to record, and after that you can submit, and then we move on to availability, where you will be able to set your teaching times. After recording and submitting your video, you then move on to this section where you see availability. Now you have to set your time zone. All you need to do is just hit yes. So for availability, this is also very important. Okay, we have Mondays to Sunday. These are your available times, so you have to set this. What time do you think you're ready to teach, and what time do you think you're not ready to teach? So you would set that here. So for Mondays, let me say if I want to start teaching by 8 in the morning or 9 in the morning, I can hit on 9 a.m. And then if I want to start teaching at 5, I can hit here. All right, so you can change these times based on your availability. Maybe if you have a regular job and you don't have much time, then you can choose a time which is appropriate. Maybe say if you would like to work, let's say in the evenings, say you can choose 7 p.m. and you can go right up to late at night, okay, 12. Yeah, you definitely have students. We have students from different countries, Asian countries, and also we have students from South America, Brazil, and you know their time zones are pretty much opposite from our time zones, so you can choose whatever options you have here based on your schedule. So I am going to do evenings since I have a regular job and I can teach during the day. So I'm going to hit on, say, 8. Yeah, and I will do the same for all 8 or 10 Fridays. Yeah, Fridays I can hit on this. Saturdays I can do the same. Okay, and I can, if I don't feel like teaching, then I can edit this. I would show you how to close your schedule or to make your profile invisible for people, not to reserve your classes. So I hit on the next button, and now we have pricing. So here you can put the amount you want to charge for your 1 hour class. Okay, and just remember, to get more students at your profile, we recommend a base price of $2 per hour for new tutors in your subject and with your experience level. There is a Preply commission, which I explained earlier, okay? And for every trial lesson with a new student, Preply's commission is 100%. So you are not paid for the first trial class. If it's your first class with a student, you're definitely not going to get any money for that class. You have to give it your best so that the student can come for the second time. Now, for all the subsequent lessons, Preply charges a percentage of 18 to 33% of the hourly rate, okay? And the more you teach, the lesser the commission becomes. So if you have taught between 0 to 20 hours, the commission is 33%. If you have taught 400 plus hours, commission is 18%. So provided you know your maths, you can do the calculations by yourself. And if you killed your maths teacher, then I'm sorry for you. So I am going to hit here $10. Okay, that's how much I want to get for my 1 hour class. So which means in 30 minutes I make $5. And with this, Preply can take their commissions, and I'll still get around, yeah, something good. Now, after setting the price, you can hit the next button. So usually I recommend teachers, if you want to have so many people having trial classes with you, I recommend you start with a $2, $3, $2, okay, or a $3 or $3.5, okay, per class for an hour. And this will attract students to reserve classes with you because it's cheap. And then when you've built your confidence and your popularity, you can increase this to $6, or you can increase it to $10. Okay, you can always change this price. You can take it up, you can take it down, depending on how many students reserve lessons with you. So for this video, I'm just going to hit on 10, and I am going to do a little bit of calculations here to show you. So let's take, for example, I have in a day I have 5 classes. Okay, so in a day I have, just a moment, let's say in a day I have 5 classes, and if you multiply that by 5, so it means in a week I will do 25 classes. So 25 times 4, it's going to be 100 classes. So now 100 classes times, let's say you're getting $8 for a class. It means every month, teaching just 5 classes, which is just 5 hours, you will get around $800, right? You can charge more, you can teach more classes if you want more money. And yeah, that's just a calculation I wanted to show you. So back to this, we are going to hit next. And the last part is join the discount program. So new students subscribe to regular lessons with a tutor after a trial. Help them make a commitment and set yourself apart from all the tutors by giving them discounts, which means you can give discounts to your students. You know, in business, you give discounts to attract customers, right? So I would definitely want to buy from a company that offers me cheaper discounts. Okay, this whole concept is just about attracting people. So you have to be smart, because we have many teachers here, and you want to be smart to pull students towards your direction. So you can hit this offer button if you want to offer a discount. Now we are going to complete registration. Good. So it says successfully submitted. Now within 9 business days you will receive an email with your application status update. So you can hit on okay, I understand, and that's pretty much it. Very simple and straightforward application process. And you are just going to wait. Sometimes it can take 3 days and 4 days and you get a reply. Sometimes it can take 5 days, but at most it will take a week. So provided you applied on a Monday, definitely you should get a reply before Friday. So that's it. So all you need to do from here is just sit and wait for them to contact you and tell you your profile has been activated. And if you follow these steps, your profile will definitely be accepted. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this video, share and like, and you can ask questions on the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. One more thing before I wrap up is thumbnails. You will be asked to make a thumbnail inviting students to reserve your class. Okay, nice thumbnails can attract students to click and reserve lessons with you. I've equally done a video on that, showing you how to make easy thumbnails using a free application called Canva. So you don't need to pay anything. This application is free. You just need to watch the video and see how to use the application and make very beautiful and cheap and very beautiful and very easy thumbnails. So you can check out the videos. Thank you very much for your time, and bye bye for now. Thank you.